be a war.
So, how are you doing, Mac?
Who, me? How are you doing, Montgomery?
How am I? I'm not scared. Not much, anyway. The entrepreneurs and the citizens are worrying me. They say I am squeezing them, but by God, if I took anything from them, it was totally not deliberate. I even think maybe someone has filed a complaint about me. Why else would they send an inspector? Listen, Mac, couldn't you, for the greater good, open every message that comes through your office, incoming and outgoing, just a little bit, and read through it to see if it has a complaint or if it's just an ordinary message? If it doesn't, you can mark it as in red, or you can just forward it.
I know. I know. You don't have to tell me that. I'm already doing that. Not so much as a precaution, but more out of curiosity. I'm dying to know what's going on in the world. I'm telling you, it is fascinating. Some messages are a joy to read. How some things are described, and so insightful. Better than the news.
Fine, but you haven't read anything about an official from the capital, have you?
No, and nothing about the capital, but a lot about regional officials. It's a pity, though, that you can't read the messages. There are stunning passages. Not too long ago, a lieutenant wrote to his friend about a party in such playful, very, very good. I am living, my friend, like a king. Beautiful girls, music playing, the flag fluttering. He wrote with so much feeling. I still have the message. You want to read it?
No, that won't be necessary. Do me a favor, Mac. If you happen to read a complaint or a grievance, don't hesitate to delete it.
Delete.
With great pleasure.
Out. Someday you may end up paying for that.
But geez, really?
It's okay. It's okay. If you want to broadcast it, that's one thing, but this is just between us.
Yes, it's a sketchy business. By the way, Montgomery, I came here to offer you a puppy. The sister of the dog you know about. You heard about Bill and Ted arguing about property lines? And I came out ahead. I can hunt on Ted's land and on Bill's land.
Damn it! I don't care about your hunting. That damn incognito is weighing on my mind. Any moment, the door could open and.
Scene 3. The same. Donald Humphrey and Donald Dumfrey, both panting and out of breath.
Extraordinary development!
Astonishing news.
What is it?
What is it?
An unexpected event. We went into the bar.
Me and Donnie went into the bar.
Let me, Donnie. I'm telling the story.
No, let me. Let me. You are no good at telling stories.
We'll get it all mixed up and leave things out.
I won't. Leave me alone. Let me tell it. Leave me alone. Gentlemen, please tell Donnie to leave me alone.
Sake, spit it out. What's going on? I'm dying to know. Sit down, gentlemen. Bring chairs. Donnie, here's a chair.
Everyone sits around the two Donnies.
No. What's going on?
Okay. I'll start from the beginning. As soon as I had the pleasure to leave you, when you were so gracious as to be disturbed by the message you received, I started to
tell me about it first.
Please, Donnie, don't interrupt. I know it all, everything. So as I was saying, I ran to Carl's place, but Carl wasn't home. So I ran to Ricky's, who wasn't home. So I walked to Mac Hackett's to tell him about the news he received. And when I left there, I bumped into Donnie.
Next to the burger place.
So I bumped into Donnie and I tell him, have you heard the news that Montgomery got in a very reliable message? But Donnie had already heard it from your cleaning lady who was sent for some reason, I don't know why, to Frank's.
For a bottle of cognac.
For a bottle of cognac.
My
So
stomach
me and
really
Donnie went to Frank's. No, Donnie, stop interrupting me. Seriously, don't interrupt. We were on our way to Frank's, and Donnie says, let's go to the hotel bar. I feel queasy. I haven't eaten anything since this morning, and my stomach is growling. So that's Donnie's stomach. I heard there's fresh lobster at the bar. Let's try it. Just when we got there, suddenly, a young man,
Not bad looking in civilian clothes.
not bad looking in civilian clothes, he walks like this through the room with a determined look, expression, mannerisms. And here, a lot. I had like a feeling, and I say to Donnie, something's fishy here. Yes. And Donnie had already signaled the bartender, Chad. His wife just had a baby 3 weeks ago. Such a little champ. He's going to be a bartender just like his dad. So Chad comes over, and Donnie whispers to him, tell me, who is that young man? So Chad says that. He says, hey, don't interrupt, Donnie. Please don't interrupt. You are not telling the story. You can't tell it. You have a lisp. I know you have a whistling tooth in your mouth. That young man is an official, he says, from the capital, and his name is Jack D, he says, and he is on his way, he says, to the city, he says, and he is acting really weird. He has been there for 2 weeks already, doesn't leave the hotel, runs up a tab, and doesn't pay a dime. As he is saying that, a light bulb goes off. Ah, I say to Donnie.
No, Donnie, I said, ah.
First you said it, then I said it. Ah, me and Donnie said. What is he still doing here if he is headed to the city? Yes, gentlemen, he must be the official.
Who? What official?
The official, if you'll excuse me, that you so graciously received a message about, the inspector?
God forbid. It can't be him.
It's him. He doesn't pay and he doesn't go. Who else could it be? And he has to go to the city, he says.
It's him. God, it's him. So observant. He saw everything. He noticed me and Donnie ate lobster, mostly because of Donnie's stomach. Yes, and how he scrutinized our plates. It scared me to death.
Lord have mercy on us sinners. Where is he staying?
In number 5 under the stairs.
The same room where those officers got into a fight last year.
Has he been here long?
About 2 weeks. Since February 32nd.
2 weeks? Sweet Jesus, heaven help us. In those 2 weeks, the sergeant's wife was arrested. The prisoners weren't fed. The streets are filthy. It's a dump. Disgraceful. Scandalous.
Well, Montgomery, let's all march over to the hotel.
No. We should do it by the book. Send the mayor, the clergy, and the entrepreneurs ahead.
No, leave it to me. I've been in tougher situations and come out the other side and even been thanked. Maybe God will get us out of this one too. You said he's young?
Young. He's 23 or 24, something like that.
Even better. A young person is easier to size up. Old geezers are tough, but a young one is an open book. You gentlemen, take care of your own business. I'll go myself, or better yet, with Donnie, for a walk, unofficially, to see if the traveler has any complaints. Hey, Whistler!
At your service.
Get me the sheriff immediately. Or no, I need you. Go tell someone out there to bring me the sheriff and then come back.
Deputy runs off.
Let's go, Brad. This could get messy.
What are you afraid of? Clean gowns for the patients and you're done.
Clean gowns? The patients are supposed to be getting fresh fruit, but the boiled cabbage they've been getting smells so bad that you have to plug your nose in the hallways.
I'm not worried about it. Who would look into the court? And if he tries to read any paperwork, he'll tear his hair out. I've been on the bench for 15 years. And if I look for a record, I just throw my hands up. Lady Justice herself couldn't tell truth from fiction.
The judge, the medical administrator, the superintendent, and IT leave and collide with the returning deputy in the doorway. Scene 4. Mayor Dumfrey, and the deputy.
Well, is the car ready?
Ready?
Go outside. Or no, stop. Wait. Where are the others? Is it really just you? Didn't I order that Tumblr needs to be here too? Where is Tumblr?
Tumblr is at the station, but he cannot be dispatched.
Why not?
Because he was dead drunk when they brought him in this morning. They've already dumped 2 tubs of water over him, but he still hasn't sobered up.
Oh God. Oh God. Run outside. Or no. First, go to my room and get my flag pin and my new coat. All right, Donnie, let's go.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Let me come too, please, Montgomery.
No, Donnie, that's impossible. It would be awkward, and besides, there's no room in the car.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll just run after the car. I just want to peek through the door and see how he acts.
Mayor takes the pin to the deputy.
Go get the force together and tell them to look how dotty this pin is. Damn Walter, he sent the mayor an old pin instead of a new one. Scheming bastards. Those swindlers are probably already making up fake news about me. Tell them to each take a street. Not a street, a broom. And sweep the street up to the hotel until it's the best street you've ever seen. And you, watch it. I know you. You invite yourself over to someone's house, and on the way out, you swipe their packages off the porch. Watch it. Nothing gets past me. After what you did to Jake, he gave you a tie, and you took the shirt with it. Watch out. You are taking above your rank. Get out of here.
Scene 5. The same and the sheriff.
Sheriff Twister, where the hell have you been? This is unacceptable.
Yeah, I was just outside of your door and I'm running in right now.
Well, listen up, Sheriff Twister. Some kind of official from the capital has arrived. Have you done anything to prepare?
Just what you ordered. I sent a buttoner with the squad to clean the streets.
And where is Grabber?
Grabber went to the fire station.
And Tumblr is drunk?
Drunk.
How could you let this happen?
Well, God knows. Yesterday there was a fight on the edge of town. He went out to restore order and then he came back. Drunk.
Listen up. This is what you have to do. Deputy Butner, he is tall. Put him on the bridge for show. And take down the old fence next to the shoe store. And put down those little flags so it looks like a construction site. The more demolition, the more active the town council looks. Oh my God. I forgot that 40 truckloads of trash were dumped next to that fence. What a disaster. You put up a monument or even just a fence and they start heaping trash against it. The devil knows where they get all that crap from. Yes, and if this official happens to ask the men if they're happy, make sure they say, happy with everything, sir. And if anyone is unhappy, I will make sure that they are truly unhappy later. Oh, I feel so guilty. God, please let this blow over quickly, and I will light the bigliest candle that anyone has ever seen. And I will tax each one of those fake guns 100 pounds of wax. Oh God, oh God. Let's go, Donnie.
Montgomery, the hanger,
What hanger? To hell with hangers. And if he asks why the hospital chapel has not been built, the one for which money was allocated for 5 years ago, then don't forget to say, we started construction, but then it burned down. I even submitted a report. Or otherwise, some idiot might forget and say that construction was never started. And tell Grabber to keep his fist to himself. His idea of keeping the peace is to give everyone a black eye, guilty or not. Let's go, Donnie. Oh, and don't let that garrison of soldiers go out half dressed. They just put on their jackets and nothing underneath.
All leave. Scene 6. Anna and Maria run on stage.
Where? Where are they? Oh my God. Honey, Monty, Montgomery. It's you. It's all your fault. Always dawdling. A little more lipstick, a little more blush. Monty, where are you going? What? He's here? The inspector? With a mustache? Who cares about mustaches? Later?
Later, sweet.
What do you mean later? I don't want later. Just tell me one thing. What is he, a colonel? What? He's gone. I'll remember this. Always, Mom, but Mom, just a sec. I just need to touch up my lipstick. I'll be right there. So much for right there. Now I don't know anything. You're so self-obsessed. You heard that IT was here and you started flirting with the mirror. This side, that side. She thinks he's into her, but behind your back, he's laughing at you.
Ugh, who cares, Mom? We'll know everything in a few hours anyway.
In a few hours? Thank you so much. What a stupid answer. Why don't you say in a month? We'll know even more. Hey, Angie? Someone checked in there. Have you heard anything? You didn't hear? Fool. He brushed you off. Let him, but you could keep asking him. She couldn't find out. She is such an airhead, only thinks of boys. What? They left you quickly. You should have run after the car. Go, right now. Do you hear? Run. Ask where they went, get the details, what kind of person he is, what does he look like? Do you hear? Peek through the door and find out everything. And his eye color, dark or not, and come back right away. Do you hear? Faster. Faster, faster, faster.
He shouts until the curtain falls. The curtain hides from them both standing at the window.